Hey peeps, I'm Rick Roberts, and this is Rick Roberts Life, the podcast where we talk about my faith, my thoughts, my life, and today is Motivation Monday, and I want to bring to you a very interesting concept. Do not stop short. And now I say this because so many times when we're going through the process of trying to get what it is that we know we're supposed to get, what we're supposed to do, we get discouraged, we get tired, we get frustrated, and we get sick of just going to, we want to see results, you know what I'm saying? And I understand how you feel. I have been there and I'm going through that process myself, or you're doing the grind, you're doing the work, and you want to get the results right now. And assuming that you can get the results right now from the things that you're doing right now, to be honest, is a bit naive. It's just like going out there and taking this little seed, you do all the work of preparing the soil, and as soon as you stick it down in that soil, you expect to see green sprout up. It don't work that way. It has to go through its own process of developing into the fruit or the vegetable that you planted for you to be able to reap that harvest. Now, that's a short demonstration, that's a short explanation, but let me bring it home to you. There is a great character in the Bible named Joshua. He comes up to the battle of Jericho. Now God says to them, look, what I want you to do is something a little bit different. They have high walls, they got tall walls. We're gonna beat this thing differently. And so Jericho's like, okay, Lord, I know you got something good for me. What do you want me to do today? You gonna put thunder on them? You gonna rain on them? You gonna put some fire and brimstone? You gonna do earthquake? What you wanna do, Lord? What you wanna do? And the Lord says, Joshua, come closer. And Joshua's like, yeah, I'm ready. He says, no, come closer. And Joshua's like, yeah, I'm listening. He says, what I want you to do. And Joshua's like, yeah, I want you to walk around Jericho once a day for 6 days. And don't say nothing. He's like, what? He's like, oh no, that's not it. And Josh was like, okay, cool. I knew there was more to the story, right? And he says, on the 7th day, get this, I want you to walk around it 7 times. And still don't say nothing. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, trust me. This is gonna be the new thing right here. This is gonna be epic. And Josh was like, you sure you don't want to do no earthquake or lightning or thunder or something? The guy's like, no, don't worry about that. Trust me. For 6 days, you're gonna walk around it once a day, not saying a word. You're gonna have the trumpets in front. You just march around. And Josh was like, you mean like a parade? And God's like, if you want to call it a parade, sure, but just walk around it once a day for 6 days. Then on the 7th day, walk around it 7 times, and then everyone gets to shout and everyone gets to shout. And Josh was like, hey, you know what? You run the show. Let's do it. Let's go. And God's like, trust me. With me telling you to make sure that everyone is quiet, you gonna thank me for that one. And I can imagine why, because I can imagine them walking around these massive walls, ready, saying, we're going to take the city. And as they're marching around, the people inside, at first they were scared because they heard of these people coming, but they were confident in their walls and they don't see anything happening. They see these people just walking around, going through the process of doing what they were told to do. And I think some of them, might start mocking them, might start throwing vegetables and start throwing other things at them, saying, oh, look at this parade of losers just walking around these walls, wasting it. How you gonna beat us doing that? What are you gonna walk a bigger pit? What's the plan here? And Joshua just continues to work the process, work the plan, and he continues to march around with his people. Now, like I said, I bet he's grateful that they weren't allowed to talk, because I can imagine some people in his group saying, what type of foolishness is this? How are we going to win doing this? How are we going to win? How are we going to beat these people with these high walls just walking around their doggone city? This makes no sense. And I'm sure a lot of them will say, we're wasting. Let's just stop. Let's stop wasting our time. Let's go back to our tents. I'm sure if people were able to talk doing that process, that's what they would say. But no, they were obedient to the process. Day 1, they walked around it once. Day 2, they walked around it once. Day 3, they walked around it once. Day 4, they walked around it once. Day 5, they walked around it once. Day 6, they walked around it once. Day 7, oh, okay, they're excited. This is the day. This is the day, the 7th day. They walk around it not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times. The 6th one, oh my goodness, this is when it starts to get interesting. As they're walking, I'm sure they're looking at the wall. They're looking to see, are there any cracks happening? Is there anything going on? They're waiting to feel, is the ground gonna tremble? As they do the 6th one, nothing happens. And so at this time, when I go to do the 7th lap, this is when the pressure's at an all-time high. What's gonna happen? We walked around this thing 6 times, and we've been doing this for the past 6 days, and we've seen no results. Maybe he won't come through. Maybe he's not gonna do anything. Maybe we are just wasting our time. And as I hear these people shouting and mocking them from up top, throwing things on them, saying, oh, look at these losers, look at them wasting their time. Look at these dreamers, they're not doing anything with their lives. Oh, go do something productive. Quit wasting your time. As they're walking around the 7th time, they complete the 7th one. And the wall still doesn't fall. And they follow this last bit of instruction, which is for them to blow the horns, the shofars, and to let out the biggest shouts as they could. And as they let out their battle cry, as they celebrated and worshiped and lifted their praise on high, guess what happened? Those walls came down and they were able to go and win the battle. But they didn't stop short. And I don't want you to stop short either. Continue to work the process. Continue to do what you know is the best thing to do. The best effort each time. Do not give up. Do not cut yourself short. And do not grow weary. Continue to push forward. Keep moving forward. And as you do this, as you continue to be faithful to your call, to your direction, you will see those walls come tumbling down after you shout out that victory, triumphant shout that you have been told to do. But God wants you to go through the process. He wants you to see that you trust him. He wants you to see that it's not just you who's making this happen. He's got your back. He's got your support. And he wants the world to see that this great thing that you're about to do next isn't just because of how good you are in your faithfulness, but because you serve and follow a great and powerful God. And so that is my advice. That is my thought. That is my Monday motivation, my Motivation Monday message for you today. Motivation Monday message. Oh, I like that. The 3 M's. My Motivation Monday message for you today is for you to not stop short. Keep moving forward and do the process. Embrace the process and believe in the process. If God told you to do it, do not grow weary. Do not become faint. Be strong and continue to keep moving forward. I'm Rick Roberts, and you stay classy. Bye.